Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are going to be doing the all-in game mode again. However, this time we are going to actually be trying to see if there is a different strategy that we can use here. So the main strategy that everyone is using is the Spectre deck, basically, where you put in a bunch of like troop cards such as the Archer's Tribe and the Skeleton's Legion, Skeleton Swarm, all that good stuff, and then you use it with a Spectre, since you can get the combo out so fast before they have time to do anything to clear it. That's been a very effective deck, but I felt like I was seeing that in like 75% of the people I was playing were all using that Spectre deck, so I was like, well, let's try something different. Is there a different strategy that can work? And I saw one person who was using Angels, and I decided to come up with my own Angel deck here, and then I saw a few people using Standard Bearers, and I was like, what if we put those together here a little bit and see what we can do? So the difference here versus a normal rushing deck is that we can actually use high mana cards that you would not typically get to use in a rushing deck because they would take too long to get out there. However, since we can play them instantly, it really doesn't matter. We can just use whatever cards we want that work with the rushing deck, and it's just all about doing the normal rushing type of things. So, and we can use Giant Growth too. So, especially at the moment with like the Spectre deck being kind of like an established meta, a lot of people were really not expecting this. And so, what we can do here is try to rush that, and we go like this, and then maybe not the best move right there because the vampire needs to kind of get to the other side. But we're going to go ahead and, yeah, right there we'll use the vampire. And I think we've got this kind of... I don't know why I played the dragon there exactly. I just was a move to delay them, basically. We'll go like this just because... Oh, then I can't use Gust of Wind. But it shouldn't really... we're gonna hold it. We're good. It's just so rare to get to rush with like high mana cards like this. It's just a lot of fun. I would almost use like a Metamorph or something, but Metamorph hasn't been quite as useful because of like all the skeletons and that sort of thing. So that's kind of what the problem is right there. So I have to use these Gusts of Wind and just time them really well. And they play a Boneyard. I'm probably going to just let them do what they're doing because I think I can take them out faster. And I do, so I think I've beaten that same guy like twice with the same deck. It's kind of funny. But yeah, mostly just about how I play the cards. You're like any rushing deck, you have to time them quite right kind of thing. So we get that protection down. And, I'm like, let's do this. So we use Inferno there. Okay, well. And we're taking them out. But okay, actually, let's not even deal with that. Alright, so we're just going to go right past them here. I think we've got more DPS, and I think I can come up with... Ooh. Interesting move by them, but I should be able to get this because I have the Gust of Wind. And as it often does, the Gust of Wind comes up clutch. Alright, so now I swapped out the Vampire for the Skull King. And yeah, interesting stuff right here to say the least. So we're just going to consolidate right here. They've consolidated over there. This is pretty funny. So I'm going to push them all back, and we'll see if they've got anything. I've got protection down, and I just beat them at their own game by using a high mana rushing deck. Yeah, that's awesome right there. Just totally beat them at their own game. I really like this idea that with two Skull Kings, I think it provides a little bit more help than the Vampire did for this like specific sort of situation. So I mean, like, we're just gonna hold everything here for right now, and try to do what we can. I would be nice to have the standard bearer. I probably should have, like, waited a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Did, in fact, manage to get the standard bearer. We're going to put that guy there. Try and negate some of that damage. They move him over there. They do this. I'm going to do this. And we got them. Now this is starting to come together right here. I think the Skull King is more effective in this particular situation than the Vampire is, just because, you know, if you get a Skull King against, like, a Spectre, it's not going to get one shot like a Vampire will. Against a large Spectre, that is. So, alright, so here we go. We've got this situation kind of set up here. I'm looking to see what we can do. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing there, but okay, that actually kind of worked out. I don't know why that worked out so well. I thought I maybe missed that stack of skeletons, but instead I, like, totally took them out. Wow. And we are also now in position here for this. So we just go here like so, and that is another win with this deck here. And this particular version seems to be the best one so far. It's just really catching people off guard. They're not expecting the Skull King, and what you can do is if you can combo the Skull King with the protection, you can really, really start to rack things up. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and Inferno my side of that. And I don't want to give them too much time to work with, but I would like to be able to get my standard bearers, so there's that. Okay, that's not going to work out so hot. Come on, I really needed the standard bearer. Okay, here it is, finally. That, like, maybe took way too long, and now I might lose. I don't think I'm going to lose just yet, because I can do this, and we can do that. And now we have a huge stack on them, so they're going to lose. So, that worked out well. Worked out well. Good, quick matches out of this. The Skull King is just so much fun to rush with a standard bearer, because you kind of just, like, collapse on one lane at some point. And then, see, watch, you can just go in here, get the protection down, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then one more, boom. And this should do it right here, maybe. Maybe it will do it. I don't know. We'll see what they're going to put out, but, yeah, I'm just going to let this ride out, so don't need to play Dragon because it will just pull those cards back. So, we just let that win go through. And I already reached my daily limit here. I spent a good amount of time prepping this deck. Worked pretty hard on prepping it up. So, alright, we get this thing out here in front. And, yeah, I thought it was important to quickly take that out. And now we just have to wait. I need a new card. I need preferably like a dragon or something, or a Black Knight is fine too. So we get the giant growth on that Black Knight, and should be pretty good. I don't know. Another Skull King. They're going to play something, but it's already over for them. So, good starting hand here. Great starting hand, really. We're going to take a look and see what we can do. And I guess we'll play that over there. And we'll just set this up like so. I do like to have the protection because it kind of adds a different element of security to the play here. And there it is. And that's funny, they didn't wait for the angel. Well, the angel wasn't going to be in range, I guess, so didn't really end up mattering. But we can push through here, and if they play anything else, yeah, we had it for sure. And another flawless victory. These rushing matches, though, are just, they're short, but they're very, very satisfying. And I'd like to be able to do what I did this past weekend, like every weekend in terms of like producing content. I'm just not sure how realistic it really is. It's kind of the problem. So there's a great setup. And now we can just check this out and see. how I want to do things. Maybe they'll play like a draft. Well, I don't know why they'd be waiting in this mode. Boom. All right, so let's do like one more match here with this, and we got a great starting hand, great looking starting hand here. And I'll spread those guys out. And the reason why is because I want to kind of like confuse them a bit. Especially, see right here, watch that, I can collapse one lane. That's working well, and I don't think they'll be able to stop. Well, I don't know, we took him out. So we go like that, we go like this. And then we go like this. I didn't delay them that well, but it worked fine. It worked well enough, and that's such a quick match. These are so fast. This video is going to be kind of short, but anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.